Just to finish up and follow up on this police officer in Cobb County, Georgia, his name is apparently Greg Abbott, but that's also the name of the governor of Texas. Different guy. Yeah, completely different guy. But so anyhow, he pulls over this white woman. He's a white cop. He pulls over a white woman. He comes up to the car. She's scared to death. She will not take her hands off the wheel. And he tells her, you know, reach down and get your wallet out and show me your driver's license. And she's like, I'm afraid if I take my hands off the wheel, you're going to shoot me. And he says something very interesting. Here it is.
Use your phone. It's in your lap right there.
I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry.
You just do what you want.
No. I've just seen way too many videos of cops.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen any white people get killed? You have.
Yeah, don't worry. We only kill black people. Just, you know, pick up your phone, you know, show me your driver's license. Don't worry, you know, you're not black. We're not going to kill you. Now, you know, the officer has been placed on administrative leave, and he's saying that he was just trying to inject some levity because she was so crazy nervous. There have to be better ways to inject levity. This is not funny. This is not funny at all. And you know, again, it's like the height of white privilege. I mean, it's just amazing. Anyhow, Mariah in Marietta. Speaking of Cobb County, I used to live in Marietta. Hey, Mariah, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm a longtime resident of East Cobb, and yeah, I heard, you know, the first bit of what you were saying about this, and you mentioned that you were going to cut him a little slack and that it was likely a joke. But the problem that we progressives have is for far too long, we give people the benefit of the doubt when they say things or do things that are just horrific. So to de-escalate a situation with a white woman who says that she is afraid she might get shot if she makes the wrong move, he basically says, you have no worries. Remember, we only kill black people. I'm sorry, but there's nothing in that exchange that is that
Yeah, I agree.
Not be given the benefit of the
And
doubt.
I withdraw my cutting him
28-year
slack.
veteran, too.
Mariah.
I'm sorry?
I said I agree, and I withdraw my comment saying that I was cutting him slack. In fact, by the time I got around to presenting the thing, I had completely rethought that. There is just no space for this whatsoever.
Yeah.
And you know, and there's this whole cultural problem. Louise and I, when, you know, at night when we're just trying to go brain dead and fall asleep and not think about politics, we've been, you know, watching shows on Netflix and just, you know, some old shows. And last couple of days, we watched a couple of episodes of Hawaii Five-0, which I haven't seen in years and years. I used to watch it when I was a little kid, but the new version, you know, the modern version. And it's like every episode I watched, the police were committing crimes. I mean, you know, the McGarrett, the head cop, he's beating the crap out of people. They're threatening people. They're hurting people. He had one guy. He shoved his face down in front of a pot of boiling, you know, fry oil, you know, to get him to talk. I mean, you know, beat him up inside the police department. I mean, it's insane. I mean, you know, the power that we give police, and then we glorify their abusing that power, and now, you know, they're having to, you know, well, he says he's making a joke. I agree with you, Mariah. This is not a joke.
Well, and if I can just say one last thing about that.
I
too have looked at shows that I used to enjoy. I came of age in the 80s. But things that we used to enjoy, and I look back on these things with from a different lens, a more mature lens, but it's cultural conditioning, whether it's on purpose or not.
Oh, it absolutely is. And you know, back 3-4 years ago when Louise had breast cancer and I had prostate cancer at the same time, and we ended up in bed after both of us having surgery for about 3 weeks or so, and we were just like binge watching old TV shows from our youth, and we rewatched like all of the Columbo's and all of the Macmillan and Wives. And these are shows from the 70s, right? Cop shows from the 70s. And the police never pulled their guns out. The police never beat anybody up. The police never committed crimes. I mean, even the Macmillan, he's a police commissioner and he doesn't carry a gun. No, but virtually, and when they do pull out a gun, it's a little tiny, police special 38. We have in my lifetime, we have gone from policing as cops in communities. Now I realize this is not a universal experience across the country, and particularly urban areas and minority communities have been policed in a different way than much of the rest of the United States. But by and large, we have gone from police being at least equipped as if they were police officers to now we are equipping them. And Trump just turned this 1033 program back on, this program that Reagan started that President Obama stopped, where weapons of war are given to our police departments. Just turned this back on. And so now we've got hyper-militarized police departments. And their behavior, they're treating us like we are not just criminals, but like we are enemies in a war zone.